Okay, I've got my list of things that I must do for today on the board in my kitchen, in my messy kitchen that you guys will watch me clean now. We're just gonna set the oven timer. Always set the oven timer. Always, because you can't take it with you and you can't shut it off and sit on the couch. So always the oven timer. Doing my after supper walk. Today is a fasting day, so supper didn't happen, but I didn't want to not take my walk. It's such a nice day out. And I've been gone for almost an hour. I'm almost home. And then I will finish editing this video and go over what I succeeded at yesterday and I don't know, find things to talk about that are possibly interesting for the internet. Yeah, I don't have a teapot. Sorry. So it is 7:20 on day 2. I was too lazy to run to the kitchen to get the step stool to put my curtain up so you can see my bedroom setup is a mess. I live in a small house and I have to make it all fit. So yeah, at 7:20 at night, I spent most of my day editing a video for my Halloween channel. I made this hoodie. Can I back up enough? I don't know. It says love. I upcycled it from a hoodie I got at Goodwill for $1. And that took a really long time. But I did try really hard to do everything yesterday and today, and I guess I just want to talk about what it's like to fumble it at the starting line. You guys ever like go to start something and you totally false start? Yeah, I've done it a million times, and yesterday was no exception. I absolutely lost track of my day. I tried really hard to be focused, and I don't know, the day gets away from you like days do. I didn't even doom scroll that much. I did catch myself scrolling on YouTube for longer than I needed to, because once you get and like go down the rabbit hole of the self-help stuff, it's like hours. I don't know about you guys, but it's like my background noise, so I can always have it going. But then I just had to remind myself that even a halfway start, even a screw up start, is still better than somebody who puts it off next day, next week, next month, next, whatever, which is something I have done many times. It's like when we were kids and we were on the playground and you were always trying to get the rhythm before you would jump into the jump rope, you know, and you'd have two people jump rope in or spin in the jump rope, and you were just like, and you'd never, some kids would jump right in and other kids wouldn't, and so I just, does that make any sense? Am I making any sense? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. This is day 2. I'm gonna get better at this, right? So my nutrition goals were no snacking and stick to my fasting schedule. Well, yesterday was not a fast day. My fasting days will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So actually I'm fasted right now almost 24 hours. But no snacking. I did really good until after supper, and then those candy corns with peanuts, they get you. But otherwise I did really well yesterday. My health goals were using the rebounder and walking or biking. And I ended up going on 2 walks yesterday, and I didn't even get on the rebounder. Probably because it's up there and I kind of have to finagle it out behind other stuff, and I didn't get to it yet. It's not a habit yet. Like, I've created the walking habit, so it is what it is. I did do it today. I did not record it this morning though, because I knew I had to just get on it, so I was like literally in my underwear jumping for like 10-15 minutes, so I didn't record that. You're welcome. My mental health goals were the double breathing, which I did do as I was like trying to go to sleep, and I did not set the timer to clean the house for 60 minutes. I did clean the house for a while, but I did not actually like set the timer and clean the house for a full hour. So I don't honestly know how much I got done there. For my social media restrictions, I did get the social media timer set up on my phone. And so I was really proud of myself because it didn't say you only have 5 minutes left on Facebook until like 9 o'clock at night. So I did a good job. And then I set my bedtime mode to turn on, I think at 10 instead of 10:30. So I was really surprised when like suddenly everything was black and white. And then for my hobby, I did practice drawing, and it's a, hold on a sec. I've had this sketchbook for probably 20 years, and I did not realize that I have been trying to force myself to draw so many times. I ripped out a bunch at the beginning, so there's like a big, you can see where I ripped out. But yeah, like I have all of these pages of like Halloween doodles because for our Halloween brand, I wanted to like just feel more comfortable. And yeah, I don't know. So I would pop on just day after day after day for like a week. And then I did it again in, 2021 and 2022. And on some of these, you can tell I just like, got on Pinterest and looked at stuff and just doodled some stuff. Because I'm such a Gen X, I had to do mixtapes. And so yesterday I just did some bullet journal flower doodles right before my husband came to bed, thankfully, because he will just come in and shut off the light. So whatever is done, and that's it. And that's it. So today I really tried to be more on the ball. And I was more on the ball, and I think I did just about everything. I don't know. We'll check in tomorrow. And I did try to go and take some video of how my day went and stuff, and I'm not really good at that yet, but I'll get better, I promise. Like, literally, I have a degree in like mass communications and broadcasting, but it's like I graduated like 20 years ago, and then I just kind of stopped doing it because I had to get an office job because it didn't pay any money back then. And then by the time I had an opportunity to like get back into something, like I was so far behind in technology, and then just this like toxic shame spiral. It just, it's a mess. So yeah, so I'm kind of proud of myself for just like showing up and doing this and having it look ugly and fiddling around with the editing and trying to figure out the technology, because I usually get really up in my head about not figuring things out right away. So I'm here, day 2. I did it. Not perfectly, I don't think. I don't know. I'll fill you in tomorrow on how today went the rest of the way. But yesterday was all right. I got a good start. Not perfect. But I figure if I string enough together not perfect days, I'll be a hell of a lot farther than I would have been otherwise, or what most people will be at the end of this year. So yeah, we'll just keep on trucking.